continues to hold out. So, Shannon, if you were Gerald Morey, would you trade either Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons for Harden?
Well, can I be someone else other than Daryl Morey?
Nope.
Because that's an unfair question, because Daryl Morey loves James Harden.
Yeah.
He said you changed my life.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's just say Shannon Sharpe is the general manager of the 76ers.
All right.
No, I would not. Because, Skip, what I've seen is that once I bring in James Harden, he's not my offense. And what I've also noticed in the past is that James Harden doesn't play well with other superstars. When he got Dwight Howard was considered a superstar. That didn't work. After 1 year, it was gone. He just had Russell Westbrook, who's considered a superstar.
He and Chris were actually working for Chris Paul.
Yes.
I mean, it got him to up 3-2 on Golden State in the conference finals.
And then he didn't want that anymore.
Okay, but Chris pulled his hamstring. And that deal. Yeah.
But he didn't pull his hamstring.
They never got along.
Right,
yeah,
exactly. So he didn't want that anymore, Skip. Look, I'm trying to look at it. Let's just say I pair James Harden with Ben Simmons. How's that going to work? Because really neither one of them play really well without the ball. James Harden is not backdoor cutting. He's not really moving without the ball. James Harden pass you the ball, he goes stands in the corner. Or then James Harden's playing with the ball, so what's Ben Simmons going to do? Or if I put him with Joel Embiid, Joel Embiid's going to clog the lane because he doesn't want a big, because James Harden, when he gets to the lane, and he's going to pass it to Joel Embiid with 2 seconds on the clock, so you do something with it. So I just don't see how you mix these guys, because these are the worst pairings that could possibly be. So I wouldn't. If I'm the general manager, no, I'm not trading for James Harden. I am not.
Yet, you have told me consistently, sitting in that chair, you do not think Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid will work either.
No.
Okay, so what is it? Pick your poison here.
But I believe they're more compatible than James Harden.
Really?
Than Joel Embiid and James Harden, yes.
Okay, I'm going to restate my opinion on those two. There's no way I would trade for James Harden, because I definitely think those two will really work at a high level. Give them Doc Rivers to preside.
Right.
Help him. He will help them learn how to sort of grow into their talent, because both have a lot of growing up to do.
Ben Simmons just need to learn how to shoot a 15-foot shot.
Okay, I got it. But Ben Simmons is so gifted.
24.
As a passer. He's got LeBron in him. He is LeBron-esque. He can see over defense if you will surround
16.
them with enough snipers.
Yes.
And they got one of the better ones in Seth Curry.
Right.
That was a sweet pickup for them. So if Doc can show them the way, and you got Joel Embiid just commanding the paint on both ends of the floor, and you got Ben, he can score the basketball. He just doesn't have a mid-range. He doesn't have any shot.
Any shot. Okay?
But he will make 50. He made 56% 1 year and made 58% of his shots last year. That's really good. Yeah. And he is ambidextrous. He can score with either hand. He's just a barely above average. He's not even above average free throw shooter. He's not good. He's 60%.
Right.
Okay? But look at the numbers he keeps putting up. Like 2019, he was 17, 9, and 8. Will that work? He's a walking triple-double.
Yes.
And Embiid, if he can just stay healthy and get in a little better shape, take it seriously, you got a monster. Those are nuclear weapons to me. So I love them together.
So you agreeing with me? You wouldn't trade for James Harden either.
I would not, but you don't think they'll work together, and I think they will really work like championship work together.
So convince me that Ben Simmons is going to be able to shoot the ball from 15.
Okay, I don't know that he has to.
Well, you're not winning the championship with a guy. Skip, you can't win a championship if your point guard can't shoot. How?
Okay, he's 6'10", so that helps.
Yes.
Okay, could he get a semblance like Magic? He had to teach himself just this semblance of a set shot. He's like a feet on the floor three-point shooter.
Skip, what did the Lakers do to Russ? We dare you to shoot it. And Russ can shoot it better than Ben Simmons, and they dared Russ to shoot. Our double dog dare you to shoot that shot.
Okay, Russell Westbrook has become the worst mid-range jump shooter maybe in the history of the game, because he will keep taking them like crazy.
Skip, we don't know what Ben Simmons is, because he won't even shoot the jump. He won't even shoot a mid-range shot.
Okay.
So we don't know how good or how bad he is.
Just remember, they got to Game 7 against Toronto of the Eastern Conference Finals, and it took Kawhi making the luckiest shot in the history of the playoffs.
Right.
Bounced twice from the corner, bounced twice, and came back and dropped through I don't know how it happened. Well, it defied physics.
So shouldn't we see improvement in Simmons' game from then to now?
Yes, we should.
Have we?
Okay, we have not. But Brett Brown's a nice guy whose voice, I think, was lost on them after a while. They tuned him out. I do not think they'll tune Doc Rivers out. I still have the utmost respect for him. I know it went south last year. I think he I tell you, he got as sick of the Clippers as they might have gotten of him in the bubble.
Well, he got sick of Paul George blaming everybody except taking responsibility, hitting the side. Oh, Doc was using me wrong. And like Doc said, I hope that was the way I would use you was the issue. Because the guy that was sitting next to me, guess what offense he running? Mine.
Okay, so now fresh start, new coach, new situation, new vibe, and yet new GM, Daryl Morey, who loves James Harden.
Right.
So I'm not going to rule this out that he's going to finagle a way to get James to Philly. And I think it will be a mistake.
Houston out of their mind. I'm going to get exactly what I want. This is the price. Another superstar and 3 or 4 first-round picks. That's what I want.
Would you take Ben Simmons as much as you don't like him if you're Houston?
No, if I'm feeling, no.
You need Embiid?
Yeah, give me Embiid, Tobias Harris, and 2 first-round picks.
Well, then, what's the point of Philly even trying? Like,
well, I don't know whether y'all want James Harden. Do you want James Harden? Yes or no, Skip?
He's revolutionary, says Daryl Morey.
Well, this is what it takes to get a revolutionary player.
Okay, well,
Embiid, Tobias Harris, and 2 first rounders.
Today's show has been a bit challenging for Skip with the Cowboys, but I'm going to hopefully end the show on a good note. Was it just proven that the Clippers had the better offseason than the Lakers? We will explain next.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy, and I won't.
We're happy. Well, LeBron still trails many greats in championship rings with 4, but he claims he has, quote, won the 2 hardest championships in NBA League history. LeBron said that the 2016 title, when the Cavs came back from being down 3-1 against the 73-9 Warriors, and, of course, the most recent title as a Laker in the Orlando bubble, were the 2 most difficult ever. So, Shannon, is he right?
Skip, it's really hard to offer a fair assessment or qualify this, but I'm going to agree with him. I think the 70, coming back from 3-1 down, or 1-3 down, if you come back, you're 1-3 down, however you want to look at it, Skip. 73-9 team, 2-time league MVP. He won the last award, a unanimous, average 30, was a 50, 40, 90 guy, 50% from the field, 40% from the 3, and 90% from the free throw line. To overcome that was, and then when you look at what they did last year, Skip, we can't get people to stay in their own homes because they said, I need to go out, I'm depressed. And there are so many others, and you mentioned like the Clippers didn't want to be there, but for him to channel, says, you know what, I just got to be here mentally, and I got to get my team to lock in mentally. And I said this before, Skip, he treated the bubble like I treated college. Hell, I'm here. I might as well get me a degree. LeBron James say, hell, I'm here. I done quarantined all this time. I done left my family. I done left my mom, Savannah, the kids. Hell, I might as well win a title. And that's what he did. He locked in.
A lot of kids go ahead and get degrees.
They went to get a degree.
Okay.
I went to stay eligible to go to the NFL. I majored in eligibility the first 3 years, and I was like, you know what? I'm on track to get a degree. Let me go to get that thing there, Skip.
Well, how hard was that?
It wasn't that hard at all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Skip, you know, you got to get, it's cold. Sometimes it's cold in the morning getting up and going to class.
In Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah, it get cold sometimes.
Not
on the college by the sea. But you know what, Skip? I agree. I mean, you know how it is, Skip. And you said before when you was locked in and you didn't know what was going to go on with the show and the quarantine, and you got like, whoo, it's tough. Now imagine being GOAT James and you quarantine. Not only got you stay focused, but you got to try to win a title because people like you, he's never going to get an easier chance. The title was right there for him. It was served up.
Yep, it was.
He got it.
He got it. He did it. But it was the easiest path to a title ever.
Everybody that was in the bubble said it was hard.
How can you try to sell that?
I've heard everybody that was down there, from Rachel Nichols to all of those ones that were in there, says you've never seen anything like it. You've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I don't think Rachel played in any of those games. I might have missed it, but I don't know.
See, there you go, Skip.
Okay.
She said it was tough.
Okay, I got it. And I'm sure it was, because it was a long time. And obviously for the team that won it, it was a really long time.
Yeah, when they got into July all the way to October.
Yeah, but they got treated like kings, so to speak. Yeah, they
Skip, you treated like a king in your own home.
Okay, well,
you get to go and come.
Yeah, okay. I got big issues with both of these because I'm here to make the case that that Golden State team was overrated.
Oh, my.
I'm sorry, because look at what happened. LeBron had them on the ropes in 2015, the year before, and he didn't even have Kyrie and Kevin Love, and he had them on the ropes.
Right, and they were better.
They're up 2-1. Game 4 is in LeBron's house, and he spit the bit. I thought this was going to be his greatest achievement, because I told you that 3-game stretch going into that was the greatest I've ever seen. He was just carrying that team by himself.
Yeah.
He was exposing the Warriors because they were in big trouble. And in Game 4, in his house, he shot 7 of 22 and 1 for 4 from 3 and 5 of 10 from the free throw line. And they got blown out by 21, and that was the end of it, because the Golden State just took it over from there, thanks mostly to Iguodala coming off the bench into the starting lineup. Okay, so then we fast forward to the next year. And I got to tell you, Steph got exposed in games 4, 5, and 6, because I dare anybody to go look at his numbers from 4, 5, and 6. He had 7 assists to 12 turnovers in those 3 games.
Yeah.